Good morning. Shear bolt on the Brant auger flew out of there. No need to worry though, because we're out of seed wheat anyway. We're gonna have to dip into the reserve stash. Dad's seeding. This was loaded last night, so it's ready for the next fill. He's good for a few more hours. I have one more tank of pre-burn to do for the wheat. I'll do that now before the wind gets up. And then all the canola stubble where we're seeding the wheat is done. These washouts aren't bad in the spring. You can see them, but once the crop grows, unless you know where they are, they can hurt sometimes. I've kissed the windshield a couple times. I actually do wear my seatbelt in the sprayer for that reason. Kiss the windshield, steering wheel, the roof, the odd time. So the seatbelt prevents that. I'm gonna hop in the drill later. Dad's gonna go harrow. The wind's gonna pick up after this tank. The wheat rate is a touch high, just based off scales and infield cals and how much that stone wheat is left in the bin. But we got another bin of wheatland wheat we'll dip into next. Drill loading tips. Lift the conveyor up so it's above the lid, because you can't touch that spout, especially that handle, or you'll get a shock so bad you might wet your pants. And also this lid latch exploded on us yesterday just from kicking them all the time. Spring went flying, and then you gotta adjust these. Those went down, and then we couldn't close that. So just for future reference, I'm kicking them open all the time. Minor spillage. Just gotta close it gently. Can't take all your seeding frustrations out on it. Okay, back in the saddle. Try to find Dad's auto steer line where he left off. He explained it to me. Found one seed hose ripped out of the tube. That's the second or third one already this year. Who knows how long it's been like that. At least it's still coming out of the tube. It's not like a plugged run, but it's not going to look the best. I'll start an infield calibration, so it records the weight and your area seeded, kind of does the math for you, and we'll see what it's saying. It says to do 5 acres, but we'll do maybe 20, more accurate. This is a big home section. $1,150 acres here. I can see seed hose number 1 from the cab. That's the one that pulled out of the boot. Keep my eye on that. Because the blockage will tell you if you have a blocked run, but it's not going to tell you if your hose pulls out of your boot, because the seed is still going through. Number 1 and number 34, they're on my no-fly list. Also, the urea thinks it's going down with the seed, even though it's not. It is with the fertilizer. It just depends on the day, it seems like. Sometimes it thinks it's with the fertilizer, sometimes it thinks it's with the seed. See that urea, that symbol beside the urea means seed. Those 3 dots beside MST means fertilizer. It just kind of glitches, I'm not sure. I wish I was a little bit braver to get closer, but this tractor does not like mud, especially trying to turn out of something. You'd be better off just going straight through. Once it starts slipping, you are toast. Dad with the fuel trailer going to the Harrows. Fuel that beast up, Harrow for the afternoon. It's getting windy, so that's okay to shut the sprayer down, and I'm caught up pretty good. There's only 2 of us, so to keep 3 things running is manageable. We get it all done. Then do a decent job, I think. 19.5 acres seeded. Let's see what it spits out at us here. So basically it takes the difference in weight and your acres seeded and spits out your actual seeding rate. So the drill is set for 118 pounds of wheat per acre, and it's saying I'm seeding 116.9. I'm gonna increase that a pound, and the urea 1 pound. So it is pretty close. Let's do another one, why not? It's just running in the background anyways. 61 fertilizer. You're new to the no-fly list. Don't mind the rock garden here, or all the volunteer canola coming. They're S-Series combines. What number was that? 61? There's a wire on it, but there's airflow. I think he was lying. I think he was lying to me. He's back. But it is kind of confusing because there's seeded area 690. Then if you go to your jobs tab, there's these acres 745-ish. So the way I understand it is these acres include all your overlap in the field, because we overlap a little bit each pass, plus the headlands, plus every slough that I have to go around. So those acres are going to read higher. And these small acres, 690, doesn't include any overlap. So say you had a field, 160 acres, nothing to go around. That should say pretty close to 160, when these acres would show probably like 5% higher, like 165, 170. That's the way I have it in my head, unless I'm completely out to lunch. Speaking of lunch, right between these 2 shanks, right underneath the end of that cylinder. Here we go. She's windy. Big moment. Jace is coming for his very first ever tractor ride. And he's asleep. Did you have a good sleep? 1.5 hour nap? You go nap at home, but you'll sleep in here, hey? Do you like seating? Doing so good. You have fun driving? You weren't driving. Auto steer was driving. Is that cool to look at? Drop him off and pick up my lunch kit. Gonna have room for both. I think Jace really enjoyed his tractor ride. I mean, he slept for 90% of it, but the sound of that engine mid-afternoon, I'd close my eyes too if I could. 7th generation farmer here. Pretty cool. The Harrow man is home, gonna help me fill here in 10 minutes. He's got the Massey out, hooking up to the roller. A couple fields to roll, bad rocks. There he is. We've cut down on our fill times greatly, mostly because of the untreated wheat flows a heck of a lot better than the treated wheat. Makes sense. That treated wheat's heavy, sticky, wet, and you can seed more acres with the untreated stuff, so this is what we're on now. Before we were at, I think our first fill was like 45 minutes. We're right around 40, 45 minutes now. The last fill was under 30. So if you're filling it in 30 minutes, 1,000 bushel tank, that's pretty good. Just doing a quick tube check. Making sure no hoses are ripping out of seed tubes. Stairs are up. It's hard to check everyone, but you'll see that tube hanging down. I think we're all good. I'm out of the water runs now, so they should be all in there. Drop and go. I guess Jace was freaking out. He wanted to come back in the drill and he wasn't allowed, so. That'd be man too. What's that, a bag of wipes? Holy, wipe for the year. Wings. No wonder there's wipes. Ribs. Chicken wontons with sauce. Ranch. And another plugged one. Oh man, no, I don't remember which run it was. Seed 5 or 6. Five? They all seem good. I think it's lying to me again. It's thinking. Oh, it's good.
Under 2 minutes to go now. Avalanche into the offensive zone. We're slowing down with O'Connor.
Seeding my way back to the yard. Fill again, fill fuel. That way we're full for morning and ready to go. Dad says that's the most productive way.